El Castillo, or the Temple to Kukulkan, or Quetzalcoatl. Now this is a mixture of Mayan and Central Mexican architecture. You can see the plumed serpent here. So what's strange about this one, by the way, if you count the number of steps plus the top platform, if you count the number of steps on all four sides, it equals 365. Okay? And during the winter or summer solstice, the light hits one side of this pyramid, and it looks like, the way the light hits the pyramid, it looks like there's a serpent descending the, I guess, the stairway or whatever. So it was planned that way. So this is the Temple to Kukulkan, or the Temple to Quetzalcoatl, if you base it on Central Mexican verbiage. In back, here's Michelle, is one that's more entirely Toltec or Central Mexican, and that's the Temple of the Warriors. And the famous Shakmul is right there, if you can see him. Sorry, and there's the Shakmul. See all the columns. See the jaguar on this? Yeah, they don't let you walk on top of on anywhere near the Temple of the Warriors anymore, nor the pyramid. This is the platform of the skulls. All the skulls, severed heads and skulls of their enemies were put on stakes on top of this thing. It's called the platform of the skulls. Here's a guy holding his enemy's head right there. See,
right here's the same.
And this is a picture of an eagle eating a human heart right here.
Yes.
Okay.
See, this one is so clear, Jack.
Yeah. And this one, see, he's holding a head right here. See. So, is this the place of sacrifice? I think I'm not sure.
Or what?
I guess maybe I had the wrong thing. This is probably the place of the skulls here. As you can see, it goes on and on, where they stacked up the human skulls from the enemies.
The other one said, see, eating a human heart, like they're all over. This eagle here, the other one too.
There's a jaguar on that one. Now we're coming up to the famous ball court of Chichen Itza over there. You can see some of the original paint still on these walls. Last time we were here, we can actually walk in there, but they don't let you do that now. I think this is the Temple to the Jaguar. You can see the entrance to the ball court here. This is the viewing platform up here of the king. There's the famous ball court. It's such a good view up there, and you can't climb up there anymore. This is the Venus platform here, based on the planet Venus. Excuse me. Let me take a still. This is the sacrificial well. Well was sacrificed. There's the platform where they threw people off. Either with their heart cut out, or I'm not sure which. It's a cenote, needless to say. They've dove down here over years past and found numerous relics, bodies, and jewelry, and so forth. So. Here you can see some of the original colors here. See the blues and reds here? One last view of the platform of Venus. This is called the Observatory, or the snail caracol in Spanish. It was a observatory where they looked at the sky, and windows are aligned with certain planets and certain days and this sort of thing. So. Guy's doing a jaguar impersonation, so you buy his jaguar mask. This is the older part of Chichen Itza. This is 100% Mayan, pre the Itzas that were part Toltec, I guess. Anyway, this is the red house. It was really interesting to go and look in those rooms, but like all other buildings in Chichen Itza, you can't climb anything anymore, so it's the experience is very limited here. This is House of the Nuns, a little older structure. You can see some of the older structure down there underneath. You can see the mask, the chalk mask, just like kind of similar to Uxmal. This is one of the most famous parts of Chichen Itza, older Chichen Itza. This is the east annex of the nunnery that we just saw. This specific building here is called La Iglesia, or the church. It's pure Mayan. You can see all the figures and the chalk gods, just like kind of Uxmal, and very fanciful sculptures and whatnot. Very different from what the newer part of Chichen Itza is. So this is pure Mayan.
They weren't given a name, no.
Temple of the Warriors, at the very top. Hopefully we can see a little better than this morning, is the famous Shakmul looking towards us. With the plumed serpents on each side. You can't see from the front here, but that's the tail up in the air and the mouth down below. And all the columns here. Again, the Shakmul with the serpents on each side. Last view of El Castillo with your mom on the bottom left-hand corner.
It's gone.
One last look at the great ball court at Chichen Itza. Okay, one last view.
Sun is perfect.